Hello, YouTube.
Here's our theme for this podcast.
If anyone actually on YouTube saw the very first second of this podcast live, I'm very impressed. Very impressed. I'm impressed with your dedication. What's up, guys? Today we're talking about things.
Dude, that
Everything.
Discord sound was so loud.
We're talking about everything. It's gonna be
Hello, everyone. We just released a video over the weekend that Niko and Daniel have been cranking on for approximately 3 millennia.
Yes.
And by millennia, I mean months.
3 months. Yes, but for real, like we started working on the Matrix video in June, and it finally came out. It was a lot of work.
Trust me, I can relate. I've been working on this Dino video since before that.
I thought it was gonna be easy when I started out.
So that's what I wanted to talk about. The original pitch for this, which has been like your idea for years, was the title was "We did the bullet time effect in a day."
Yes.
How'd that work out?
Definitely didn't do it in a day, for a whole variety of reasons. But you know, like I thought that at some point we would be doing this with 4D Gaussian splats, because you know it's basically imagine capturing yourself in a 3D model, but it's perfectly lit and you can view it from any angle. A Gaussian splat, you have it in motion. Just do the
There's
thing.
like every frame's a splat.
Yep, every frame's a splat, and just set up a bunch of cameras and just get it. But upon committing to doing this project, I decided I wasn't going to go that route. But when committing to this project, I checked Gaussian splats one last time, and like to get anywhere close to like decent resolution, not even HD, but just like kind of 720p HD, requires like servers and like almost millions of dollars worth of camera gear.
Well,
and,
yeah, you need like
equipment.
about 50 minimum cameras, you know.
And not just that, but you need like high-end data center grade servers to be able to crunch all that data and do that run. And like it got to the point where it's like I'm just doing the bullet time shot at the budget level and time investment of the original. So it's like didn't go that route.
Well, that's like the thing with Gaussian splats that I think tricked me too also early on in using them is that you think, oh, well, since it's not a photo scan, so there's maybe a little more flexibility with the realism. But ultimately, it's like, yeah, there's machine learning being used here, but it's not going to invent an angle you didn't capture.
Exactly.
Right.
And like that's like kind of the biggest weakness with it. Currently, but like in the perfect world that I think you were kind of imagining, it's kind of like, oh yeah, let's take a data set of 30 pictures and it's going to kind of invent a couple extra to fill in the big gaps. And that way, you get your scene, you get your motion or whatever, and you haven't necessarily gone overboard on the equipment.
Yeah, because the whole idea is not to just do bullet time. Like we have enough connections now that I could just go to a place that has like a permanent bullet time rig and just do bullet time and like whatever, cool, good job.
Do you remember that giant volumetric capture? It was like run by Intel of the Western scene. Yeah, that was. I remember learning about that, and because that was a while ago, years ago, before Gaussian splats or nerfs or anything like that. And it was something like 100 petabytes worth of data. It was just like some astronomically huge amount of data for like a single 90-second scene.
Yeah, crazy.
But then they can move the camera anywhere, and they can do all that crazy stuff, and it looked pretty good. But yeah.
But I did that little test with the interpolation with like 3 cameras that you helped out with, and it worked great. And then we did another test as a 180, and that worked great. And I was like, okay, this is going to work just fine. I'm just going to take the shots, we'll interpolate them. Like these tests worked fine, and we'll call it a day. But there's 2 big miscalculations that I had that I didn't do in those tests. And the first one was 3D tracking, and the other one was rotoscoping.
Sure.
Like getting the interpolation was certainly difficult. It wasn't that hard. Like I got there in probably like I had something okay in like a week, and I got pretty close in 2 weeks, and then I was waiting on getting like a high-end computer so I could actually do it in HD.
Right.
But motion tracking it, I didn't anticipate how liquid the geometry of the scene would get when doing the interpolation, and it basically became impossible to motion track. And I tried like 4 different motion tracking programs. We tried doing it by hand. We tried doing it with object tracking and keying tools. And like I was resolving myself to going through frame by frame, spending like 20 hours in this of just hand pointing a box to the crash pad, just getting there. But we ended up messing with Glow Map, and that finally got it. Glow Map worked. Glow Map is like a structure from motion way of processing video. It's pretty much brand new.
It's the sequel to Colmap.
It is a sequel to Colmap, which is used for a lot of the Gaussian splat stuff to figure out camera positions.
Colmap is like the 3D tracking Python direction type stuff, where it's like you basically 3D track stuff, but you launch it all via like a scripting language, and it kind of just runs in the background. You don't really see anything happening. You just see a bunch of text being spat out, and it's like done. And you're like, okay, cool. And so it's like it's great for being able to plug that into programs and stuff like that, but it's not particularly user friendly or editable for that.
If it doesn't work, you're screwed.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, this is the best it can do, which is basically what happens anytime you're using Polycam or Luma or anything like that. It's like you do your shot and then you upload it and then you get a 3D scan back. That's basically what's happening behind the scenes, is that they're 3D tracking your footage using ColeMap. So I'm hoping that maybe they've gone on to start using GlowMap.
Well, GlowMap is a lot faster. And the thing is, like, GlowMap worked on every test I threw it at, and it worked better than all the other programs, not just like the bullet time spin. And so, like, I'm kind of like, you know, if GlowMap doesn't work, it's kind of like, well, whatever. Nothing else would have worked anyways, you know? Even though, like you said, there's no interface. There's nothing you can do about it if it doesn't work. There's no fixing the problem. But that was the first big miscalculation, because 3D tracking it actually took about 2+ weeks of various experiments and trying things.
Yeah, I remember you talking with Dean about a bunch of that. Yeah. Because it's like, you're like, yeah, it just interpolates between the two shots. But the problem is that those invented frames between those two shots... like you're saying, it's kind of liquid, so the background can warble a little bit, or it can kind of shift in a way that's not physically true. And the way 3D tracking works is that it's 2D tracking a bunch of points and then figures out the relationship between where those points are moving to figure out your 3D camera move. But if those points are moving in such a way that is impossible for reality, it's going to spit out a camera that's not real.
Yeah, so that was a nightmare. But it did work, and that was just one of the things where, like, I didn't know how it was going to work, and I was just staring at the, you know, hours and hours of doing it by hand in the face, and just like trying to not hit that wall, but I was getting close to it. And the other miscalculation was,
like, before going on the roto stuff, more about the GlowMap. Do you know exactly, like, how exactly was it able to deal with the liquid nature of the shot?
I think it comes down, I have a shallow understanding of GlowMap, but I think it comes down to how it does 3D tracking, in the sense that it tries to predict a structure from the points, like the point cloud, as opposed to trying to predict a camera. And then once it kind of like predicts that structure, because like I think GlowMap looks at a spot in space in the video over the entire length of time of the video, whereas like classic match moving is a little bit more of a trigonometry problem.
Yeah.
Where you're figuring out the relation of the points moving, and like, okay, well, if you have an anchor point, where can that anchor point be? You know, do an algebra solve and like figure out where that anchor point is consistent for all the points. GlowMap is a little bit different. So GlowMap can be more flexible because it's used to like just trying to guess where it is in a space rather than having to like rigidly have all the points be geometrically locked in a space. This is very, very shallow, but that's my understanding of it, is that it's just got a little more of that flexibility, a little more of that generalization, whereas you can't really generalize classic match moving. So yeah, it can average out better.
Okay,
you can be like, yeah, ballpark over here, whereas other stuff's like, I can't ballpark, it needs to be exact.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The other big miscalculation was rotoscoping. So my thought was that I'd just be able to effectively AI rotoscope it. And I wasn't wrong. I could AI rotoscope it. And I, in fact, started getting some pretty fancy AI rotoscope results with Matte Anyone, where you take a single image, you make as nice of a mask as you can for that image, like, you know, hairs and edges and motion blur, and then it'll actually propagate that along the shot, which is awesome. It's almost like an EB synth for matte tracking.
Okay, sure.
And then Magic Mask in DaVinci Resolve is also very good and was doing an excellent job. And RotoBrush was doing an okay job too, except it was like really finicky and kind of frame by framey. And so like I was like, oh, okay, I can rotoscope this. Like I was even like, I can even hire somebody to rotoscope this if I need to, just, you know, to the pixel. But as I, you know, before I do, let me actually do a few frames. And as I did, I realized I had a problem. The problem wasn't the accuracy of the rotoscope. The problem was all the colors shifting across my fringes and the edges of me from the background.
Right.
Because we have this 360, and I could have shot it any color. White, green, blue, it doesn't matter. It would have been easy. But the fact that there's white, and then black, and then red, and then green, and then black, and then somebody's skin tones, and then shiny metal, and then black, and then white, and then red, flying through the background, any pixels that are on the edge of me that aren't 100% opaque get a little bit of that color contamination.
Yeah. That's a big problem, especially for all your hair.
Yes. And there's some stuff you can do, like with some fancy masking, to go in and do subtractive color. But rather than trying to figure all that out, which is, very much an unproven workflow, didn't know if it'd work, I tried a different alternative, which was to take the shot that I have, which is already heavily interpolated and edited, and take my like 10 keyframe frames and swap out those backgrounds with a green screen, and then run the interpolation again, but preserving, because you can have parts of the image remain unchanged. So I put a mask on me in the center so that I would remain unchanged, and it would only interpolate everything around me and the background. And that gave me a new pass, which was a little bit lower quality. It's kind of like recording, a second generation VHS tape. But I had at least a clean edge without a bunch of colors flickering through it. It was just my edge against the green background.
Right.
And that ended up working well enough for me to get clean edges on the rotoscope. But doing all these, I guess...
I love this.
These Comfy UI workflows are like completely experimental. Like, I've never done this before. So it's not like, okay, let me just punch it in. It's like, okay, does this even work? A day later, okay, it might work. Let me crank the settings. A day later, okay, I crank the settings, but I have the wrong settings. Let me do a test bed of now 10 settings. A day later, okay, I see what's working, but now I need to go back and tweak my photos because that's causing problems. Like, and so it's like every day was just say, let me learn what's causing a problem until it works.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I love that solution because you're like, okay, so the problem is that the background is transferring through the soft alpha of your hair.
Yes.
So it's like, even if you were to go through and rotoscope every individual strand, like manually,
yeah,
there's going to be parts where it's like, because of motion blur or whatever, part of that hair is going to be kind of transparent. And so.
And I had long, curly, fuzzy hair in the shot.
So your solution was to essentially just like do a really rough, just clamp everything down on the edge and just regenerate the edge detail.
Exactly.
On a green screen so that then you can just do the traditional keying. So
exactly.
the tips of your hair around the whole frame is actually not your hair.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, so, I preserve, and then I end up with the final composite where it's just the edge from the green screen pass, and then I have all the rest of me, which is from the regular pass that I did. And it's not like the best result in the world, but it worked. It got me at least over the finish line. Like, the weakest part of the comp, in my opinion, is the edges on me. And, once again, it's not garbage. It could be better. It's not like movie quality, but at least it's functional. So, and then like if you watch my feet, the motion track slips a little bit. The shadow could have been a little bit better, but at least it's there. The bullet trails are there. The background I was really happy with. The Gaussian splat.
The background was legit.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. I got lucky with that because there's only one spot where I could fit the circle where it didn't screw up, because anywhere else I'd go, I'd like start seeing holes in the Gaussian splat. I just found the one perfect spot where it's like, it's clean. If you look in the bottom left corner, you can see it get a little wonky. Yeah. Ran that through Topaz. I was so sad to see a Topaz went subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so tired of every program going subscription. Maybe we'll do a rant episode about subscriptions. But
that being said, though, it's like,
ground.
Like, I paid for Topaz 4 years ago, I think. I just bought the entire... They had, like, some sort of, like, fall... Like, maybe it was even... whatever you call the Thanksgiving sale, Black Friday.
Yeah, Post Shot just went subscription too, which is too bad.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But the upside to that is that it's constantly updated. You constantly get the newest one, because my version of Topaz is a couple years out of date. Because you got all the updates for a year, and then you had to pay... I don't think I paid for the update after that, so I'm still just kind of locked into a couple years old of Topaz, which is still pretty good.
I bought the Topaz a few months ago on Corridor account, so we do have a Topaz with Starlight Mini, at least.
Man, yeah, because I've never used Starlight.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's definitely strong. I feel like there's some good workflows in Comfy that I should explore, though. Yeah.
Dang, so Post Shot went subscription based, because I thought Post Shot was free.
Yeah, it was in beta.
I haven't used it in a while, but I mean, I got like every version downloaded. So
yeah, hold on to those old versions.
Yeah.
So yeah, because like, I've got a bunch of experience with splats. Niko's got a bunch of experience with splats, but I think Sam has the crown for the most experience with splats. Yeah. You made an entire video of nothing but splats.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's any easier to do these days, but. Yeah.
Well, on 2.5 went API because right now they're running it on full quality, which would not run on consumer hardware. But also, my boys got to make money somehow. They already gave us WAN 2.1 and 2.2 for free. So
yeah, what is it about the subscription thing? Like I've never really thought about it. But
I put my finger on it because I was ranting about this in a vlog.
It's like well, it's cheaper.
Do you want to pay? Do you want to log into your dang paintbrush? Do you want to log into your dang hammer or your buzzsaw? No.
Yeah. I mean, sure. I guess you don't want to log in.
I don't want to log into my tools as a craftsman. I want to just use them. Like, I can just double click on Blender and it opens. I don't have to log into it. I can double click on DaVinci Resolve and it just opens. I don't have to log into it.
Well, sure.
I mean, the reasoning for it is extremely simple. That's how they can extract more money out of it.
Oh, no, I know why they do it. I'm just over it. I'm just really... Like,
no, I know.
I'm going out of my way to change my workflow.
Well, I guess the thing is, like, it's a weird day and age, though, with software. That it's changed completely. Because previously, when you had physical media, you have a ship date. You got to figure out your software, and it's got to be done by a certain date because you're selling a product. People can't receive a buggy CD-ROM, and then it's like, okay, well... Oh, let's patch it. It's like, well, you're on a 56K modem, so you can't patch. It's like, so it's got to be good by the time you release it. But like, we're so far removed from that, where now everything is just like nothing's ever finished, nothing's ever complete. Everything's constantly being tweaked and worked on. Yeah. Like,
I stopped updating my Tesla.
It makes sense though. It does make sense though that subscription models kind of took over, I guess, the industry, because it's everyone's working on that schedule now, which is nothing's ever finished, nothing's ever final, nothing ever fully works either, because we're gonna fix it.
Yeah, Steve Began points out the irony that
I was literally about to mention it before he mentioned it. I was like, we also.
Oh, but hey, sign up at quarterdigital.com. Different things.
It is very different. You don't use quarterdigital.com to do your own work.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's the thing. I guess let me know. Would you prefer to purchase every video, and would you prefer for podcasts or something like that? You can log in and pay $2 to comment in the chat for that day.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's a certain convenience when it comes to like entertainment and stuff that's not necessarily a tool.
Well, people talk about like, subscription lets you update, right? But the thing is, like, Adobe's a great example of the problem here. Is like, subscription doesn't mean, they update the program and make it better. It means they put in features that get them more marketing buzz, and they don't fix the problems in the program. I mean, Adobe's a buggy mess. It's still a buggy mess. When I open it, it's still a buggy mess. It's really rough.
Yeah.
I don't have any issues with After Effects.
I know.
After Effects works great. That's all I use.
But the point being is,
I don't
like,
use Premiere or anything else.
For years, they wouldn't prioritize fixing bugs because fixing bugs doesn't net you more users in a subscription pass. Whereas, like, the nice thing about the non-subscription model, where it's like, let's say like Topaz used to have it, where it's like at a certain point, if you wanted the new updates, you just buy another license, right? And I like that, where it's like, okay, they've shown me that there's enough upgrades that are worth my time and money that I will pay for the new version. Like, that's such a great model, but it puts too much power in the hands of the consumers,
Yeah.
I mean, I will say, at the After Effects bugs that have been there for a long time are no longer really there. Like, there's the big bug that I remember complaining about to one of the leads of the After Effects team, which was like every time you use the rotobrush tool, you would like draw a paint stroke.
I remember, and then it blanks out.
The entire thing would blank to black for like a half second and come back, and it was just enough to like kind of like just throw me. And I'm like, where was I looking? Because my eyes were tracking a pixel, and then it disappeared, and I have to like read.
No, I remember at NAB when you mentioned it to them.
And do you remember what the guy said?
Yes, because it's a way of the way they render the frames, basically. So when you're painting it on, something happens where like they have to retransfer the data to like another like part of the engine.
I will never forget this. He literally said the only way to fix that would be to rewrite After Effects from the ground up.
Yeah.
And that was what went on to leading me to say I will not use After Effects unless it's rewritten from the ground up. And then we did a whole podcast. You guys did a whole podcast about that.
Yeah, we took that and ran with it.
And it's fixed.
I mean, I
don't know what they did. I don't think they rewrote it from scratch.
They just freeze After Effects completely. They figure out like the latency of refreshing it. And, yeah.
I don't know. After Effects is still Old Faithful for me. It's like.
Dude, timeline-based compositing is so great still. Like, I mean, I know you're all in the Fusion thing, but
no, timeline-based compositing has a thing going for it, and After Effects is a standard for a reason. It's just I don't want to get back into the Adobe ecosystem. I don't like how expensive it is, and I don't like Adobe. I don't like Adobe anymore.
No, you don't.
Nope.
Anymore.
Photopea. You called it Photopea.
It's one or the other. I don't know which one it is.
I was just like Photopea. It's a P. It's Photopea.
Yeah.
Photopea, but it makes sense like Cassiopeia. Photopia.
Yeah.
It's just it's a website.
Photopia.
It's Photopia.
It's like a utopia for photos.
No, but it would be there'd be a I in there.
Okay, so people are like, what are you talking about? Okay, so
Photopia.com.
this weekend, I was working on the thumbnail this weekend because Griffin wasn't on vacation. And I'm logged into my computer here at work, working on it. I grab my, still. And then internet does a thing where now there's like a 4-second latency between when I click and when something happens on my computer here at the studio. So I grab the raw images I was using, and I bring them to my computer at home, transfer them over. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do that at home. I don't want to install Creative Cloud on my computer at home. So I'm like, what do I do? What am I going to edit this on? I tried downloading GIMP one time, which sucks.
Was it gimpy?
The UI is impossible.
It's got like a broken leg.
Everybody's been talking about how great Affinity Photo is, and I'm sure it's fantastic. But I needed something quick and free. And I had heard somebody mention Photopia.
It's PEA for those of you who are unaware of
Photopea.
our confusion.
And as people are like, oh, people are recommending this, and I open it up and it's identical to Photoshop. Like, whoa, okay. And it's in my browser. I'm in Firefox, and I drag in like a clip, and I'm like, well, I need to do two fancy things, which are very Photoshop centric tools. I need to do a content aware scale, and I need to do a content aware fill.
It's great.
Yeah. It has content aware fill.
I go to the edit menu and right where it is in Photoshop. There are the words.
It's like
content aware fill and content aware
identical.
scale. It is identical, and it works.
And it's
free.
No,
and it runs in
I've been using
browser
it almost all the time now.
Wait, really?
Yes, it's great. I love it.
I feel bad. I should give him a couple bucks.
I think I'm gonna give him a
like
couple
ad
bucks
supported.
also.
But it's just like quick Photoshop. You just drag a thing in there, save a PSD, and it can even access files on your PC if you want it to.
Yeah,
so
it saves as PSD files.
So that way, like, you can actually save it, reopen a file. Yeah, no, it's pretty great. Loving it. And they have a lot of really nice fonts installed already.
Anytime there's like software or especially apps on my phone that are like ad supported and you can like give them a few bucks to get rid of the ads, I almost always do that.
Yeah.
It's like, I would prefer the ad-free experience. And it's like, okay, that's your business model. You're not trying to like upsell me on all these other things. It's like, it's just ad supported. Okay, fine. I'll give you the few dollars to get rid of ads. That's fine.
But that's the thing with the Photopea. We're just whining about subscriptions. When it's an app in a browser, there's no way around it than a subscription. You know what I'm saying? Like because like server costs and upkeep and all that. It's just like that's how that system works. So until we're using all in-browser tools,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, then Ron's mentioning Autograph.
I remember Autograph.
I've been needing to check out Autograph.
I did not know that Maxon acquired it.
Oh, no. Maxon acquiring Wonder Dynamics.
Wait, Maxon didn't acquire Wonder Dynamics. That was Autodesk.
No. Autodesk.
Oh, so I got them messed up. Yeah, okay.
Wait,
Autodesk acquired Wonder Dynamics.
Yeah.
The moment that happens, like, well, I guess I won't be able to use this program anymore. So now I'd buy an Autodesk subscription, and then, and I guess, Maxon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, if you
I'm
use
okay paying for software. I want to point that out. I'm okay paying for software. I love paying for software. I'm glad to pay for software, but
it's the principle of the subscription that you have a problem with.
And even then, I'm actually generally okay with some subscriptions, but a lot of companies like Adobe and maybe Autodesk will be like, here, we're going to charge you like $50 a month. You don't need all the software we're going to bundle in, but that's the only option we're going to give you because we want to take $50 a month from you.
Yeah.
And you're going to want Photoshop or whatever. It's like, I'd pay $5, $10 a month for After Effects. Maybe 12.
You can get it for $20 a month.
What's that?
You can get it for like $22 a month.
That's too much.
All right.
That's ridiculous.
What do you mean?
Okay.
That's
it's really not. Like, what do you do? Who? It's like,
that's still a third of the price of how it used to be when you bought
$240
it
a year
outright.
for a program.
It used to be like $800 a year for After Effects.
No, it used to be $800 once.
I can't.
Well, okay.
Are you
But
telling
it
me
would
if
come
I
out every
handed
year.
you After Effects, you would have no idea how to make money with it?
No, I'm just saying $22 a year for After Effects is too much, especially considering the program has effectively been the same program for like 20 years.
That is absolutely not the case.
I think you're out of touch, mister.
Yeah.
It renders faster.
I'm sorry. It's like I'm saying. Hold on.
You don't use it. How do you know it's not changed?
I used it like
First
a few
off,
months
if
ago.
If you're a guy,
It's fine.
if you're a roofing
It's still After
contractor,
Effects.
obviously you don't need After Effects, okay? But if you're a visual effects artist, possibly making income, then maybe you could pay for it. If it's like, unless you're so bad that you only make $1,000 a year, and you're like, ooh, After Effects has got to go, can't afford it. It's like, maybe you should do something else.
I think $22 a month is too much for After Effects personally.
I don't know.
And I'm also, like I said,
Bro,
I
Well,
think
it
that is
costs-
completely reasonable.
After Effects
for
cost a
an
couple
After
$100
Effects program.
in the past.
great. And
No,
you buy
it used to
and
be.
you get
It used to be
it.
like $750.
Yes.
To buy it once.
Exactly.
Yeah. Great. I'm down. I'll buy it once and I will love it. That's how I want to go back. Take me back, Wren.
All right.
How many years? So hold on. Let's just say, okay. No,
That's about 3 years worth of a subscription if you're just getting After Effects. Where I do agree with you though, Niko, is the bundling side of things.
Yeah.
It's like I want to use Photoshop and After Effects, and that's basically it. But there's not a bundle for just that. There's a bundle for like Photoshop, Illustrator, and something else. Or there's the After Effects and Premiere, and there's like a bunch of different like.
Dude, yes. Photoshop was like $700. Yeah, CS. Okay. Yeah, no, it's very expensive. And by your metric of how much it should cost per month, you're talking about buying software and then having to use it for over like a decade to have it.
Well,
without updates to have it match the value. And I that's why I think it's a little bit possibly.
Look, I'm down to even pay a premium to not have to log in every frickin' time I want to turn the program on.
I mean, I hear you there. I absolutely.
Oh, I don't have internet?
No,
I'm on the airplane?
I
guess I can't do anything on my computer. It's like, no.
I think right now we're taking some pretty extreme sides because the thing is also you're not even thinking about what happens when I give you an activation key for your computer and you activate it after installing it on your computer and now can no longer move computers. It's like locked to that computer now, but you own it. It's like, okay, is this going to be more of a pain in the butt?
I'm against any DRM that's like a pain in the butt at a certain point.
Okay, look, like if you can we like.
But you guys don't need. This is like this is old news now.
This is old news. Okay. Let's vent about like new news. Let's do the Sora thing because I talked about Sora a little bit on Friday after seeing how just blatantly like they were taking.
Dude, they bait and
stuff.
switch so hard. They're like, let's take all the filters off for the first 2 days, get all the public, like the PR, the press.
Context. For those of you who don't know, OpenAI just released last week, about a little over a week ago, 8 days ago, Sora 2, which is a free video generation tool. It's an app on your phone. Currently, you need to get like an invite. They're relatively easy to get.
Yeah, if you can't get an invite, you need to make some friends.
And yeah, you prompt videos into existence, but the thing that they've taken it a step further, on top of being free and quick, they have this cameo thing, so you can scan your face, get your voice scanned in, and you can make AI videos starring yourself or any of your friends.
Yeah.
It's great. It's really fun, actually. But when they dropped it for the first 2 days, when they dropped it for the first 2 days, they had all the IP filters turned off. They knew they were going to turn them on in 2 days. They planned on it. But people are making SpongeBob memes and they're recreating South Park episodes. They just let everybody have a taste, and they turned it off. Like, oh, we have to be careful. We wanted to make sure that rights holders have a, and like I can already see like, pay $5 to use Darth Vader in your Sora 2 videos. I'm like, screw
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Screw that. That's copyright law has gone too far at that point.
I was like shocked when I saw that initial stuff with all like the anime.
I was shocked.
You saw the anime clips where they're
like Goku and One Punch Man.
Yeah, I know.
And
like, just
what
like,
the heck?
Guys, what the fuck? Like, what the fucking shit? Are you guys said you're? Yeah, it's like. It's so stupid. It's like such a bad take on AI video when you're doing that. Like you're like technically like the leaders in the AI space right now, and you fucking make it this dumb little app where people can just make fucking copywritten AI the actual AI slop videos of people's favorite. Yeah.
Oh, and in case you didn't know,
by,
the app is literally just TikTok, but every single video clip there is generated. Nothing is real.
Like, and I was really ticked off by that because it's just like, guys, like 2 years ago when everyone's saying, "Oh, my IP is being infringed," when we're doing the anime stuff, I'm like, no, guys, it's being trained on it, but we're not making that. It's like understanding some forms and stuff, but we're not using this to infringe on copyright whatsoever. It's like, yes, there's certain styles going into things. And so I feel like that was like, it's still an ethical, moral gray area, but I feel like you would definitely fall on one side of the fence there.
Yeah, and we were all, yeah.
But obviously this is completely
explicitly
different. This is explicit. Where it's just fucking ruins all the AI arguments, You're just like, get fucking shit. Like the main guys in the AI space come out and just ruin it for everyone by doing this. Like, you're not supposed to do this.
Well, either way, they turned after they got all the downloads and they got all the press, they turned on the filters like they were probably always planning to do. And then, since then, I swear they've also turned down the model quality. They're running quantized models for sure right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the other thing. It kind of sucks. Like, I shared a couple...
It does kind of suck,
I shared a couple of videos. Like, it's fun making some videos and stuff, and I sent them. But, like, my drafts folder there of all the ones I haven't sent is way bigger because, like, it takes, like, 4 or 5 generations to get something that's even, like, remotely watchable.
Yeah. And
it's just, like, there's hype around it, sure. And people are like, oh, people are recreating clips of Martin Luther King and... You know, obviously the big one is Stephen Hawking in WWE. That's like the hot one. But
I like Stephen Hawking dropping into a half pipe
that was
on
pretty
his
great too.
Exactly. Sure, it's like haha.
It's like, yeah, some of the stuff is, see, that's the thing though, like the biggest difference between Sora 2 and VO3 is that Sora 2 is actually kind of funny. But it's slop at the end of the day, and slop gets old real quick. It was very amusing for a couple days, and then it's kind of like, it's very
fun
over
for
it.
your friends to send your friend a funny clip, and that's like where it ends. I mean, it's great for that reason, but like...
And also, the whole app side of it is that like, you consume the content like you do on TikTok, and I'm not really interested in that.
Yeah.
I know, like I keep going to that page where it's like other people's posts. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to see that. Like,
I can't tell you how many. I can't tell you how many different videos of Sam Altman saying, "Double tap the screen, nothing happens." I've seen 100. Not maybe. I haven't actually watched that many. I'm just saying, it's like, I feel like there's a recursive nature to it. You're seeing a lot of the same types of moments, a lot of the same like prompts going into a bunch of different videos.
Yeah.
Like I'm. Well, but making something is always there's always going to be something kind of like satisfying about like prompting something into existence. You're like, wow, that was what I wanted to see, and now I'm seeing it. The quality of it is kind of irrelevant. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but like you're saying, it's worse than fast food. It's literally slop, and so it's like it doesn't fill you very much or for very long.
It's like everybody gets to generate their own version of Tommy Wiseau's The Room. Like, it's not good cinema. It's funny, bad cinema.
Yeah, well, it is for now. But the thing is, like, this is the other thing I keep fucking talking. Sorry, it makes me really ticked off because the big fear is that this is the first taste of what the hyper corporate end of art thing looks like. Mm-hmm. You know, this is I'm going to feed you content that you want to see before someone makes it. You know, it's like I'm going to make a video for you starring someone you follow or like. That's going to be tailored towards your interest, and you're going to consume that. And it's like, it's the grossest thing in from that perspective. It's the grossest part of it. Like, did you see the Hank Green video? Possibly. Yeah, he also put a video that also had the really good angle on it too, which is like, okay, OpenAI, they said they're going to cure cancer, and everyone's going to work 3 days a week.
Yeah.
You know.
Worth $1 trillion.
They make this. And slop talk. It's like, oh. It feels like
slop talk.
Yeah.
I was wondering, what are you guys like talking slop? I don't get it.
No, but
shop talk.
Now you get it.
Yeah.
But like all these other things that have led up to this moment, like everything about like, you know, everything about like how, you know, it's like there's this corporate incentive to like weaponize it against your mind. Like we've talked about that endless time on the podcast. We're talking about the copyright thing endless times, but like that new take of like, oh, like, wait a second, like this is actually like, what if this is the rug pull, you know? This is like the crypto scam rug pull of like
their app signups.
It's everyone's like, oh yeah, AI is definitely going to blow up and take over in the future. And it's like, this is the best thing they can like pump out with it right now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, maybe we are going to still be working 5 days a week, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, like.
I mean, that's the reality. Like, nothing moves quite that fast.
I know, but even still, like, if there's anything that is screaming bubble, it's this. Because it's like, dude, like these videos, like, I've been watching these sloppy AI videos for years, and this is like no better than anything else that's been coming out.
Here's the one counter to that bubble thing, though. And there's definitely, it's very bubbly. It's very frothy out there right now.
Frothy.
But one cannot deny how useful LLMs have been, specifically for like research and coding and programming and like just accelerating programming by 10% is a pretty big change to the economy and how people function. Like that's going to have extreme ripples like throughout everything.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I mean, there is some total super usefulness there, but you know, it's like.
But people are definitely blowing it up to be way bigger. Man.
Yeah, I mean, like
that brings me back to metaverse talk. Everybody's talking about the metaverse.
Yeah,
no one had any idea what they were talking about.
It's like power armor.
Fortnite.
You know, it's not. It's power armor for your mind. It's not necessarily. It's like exoskeleton legs for your brain in a sense. Where you're like,
where are you going with this?
Well, it's not a complete replacement. You know, I think that's the thing here. It's like we're seeing like this, it's the enhancement of your mental capabilities.
Exactly.
You know, it's the ability to go into a meeting and then come out of it with a perfect, you know, like as if you just chugged a bottle of Adderall or whatever, and here's every little thing that happened in the meeting, and it's all organized for, you know. It's like great, that's awesome, like that's super useful, but it's not like based off this videos, and it's just like, oh, I don't know, it just doesn't feel. It doesn't feel as special or magical as it did a week ago.
One of Hank Green's points in that video he posted was that like he was saying that the Sora app feels like it's destined to be ad supported, and his whole thing is that like you're a $1 trillion company or valued to potentially be $1 trillion company, and you're now trying to make a business off of like an ad supported platform. That's not $1 trillion value.
Is it? Yeah, I mean, I wonder though, because like it's like, is this the Elon Musk route where there's just like the whole like they have a meeting, OpenAI headquarters, 8 a.m. Guys, so we're not actually making much money. Any ideas? You know, and they're like, make a TikTok clone with videos. They're like, perfect. You know, it's like,
yeah, like how can we fill the shoes of $1 trillion company?
Yeah, exactly. You know,
how can we fake it until we make it?
But then the thing is that also this is the other hand, which I think is much more realistic, is that this is like effectively like, I don't know what you'd call it. It's not quite vaporware. It's kind of like the shovelware. It's like shitware, where you know.
Yeah, it's definitely shovelware.
You're like, it's an app that's gonna come out and people use it for like 2 weeks and then it's gone. You know, it's like, I think it's kind of more like one of those like apps that comes out briefly, everyone messes with it, eventually gets taken off the App Store because it's useless.
And they do have ChatGPT. Like one cannot deny that they have like ChatGPT is very much an asset that people are subscribed to and paying money for.
Totally.
Whatever. Yeah.
Even still. It's just like, I mean, I don't know. I've just lost track of all those apps that have come out over the last few years that you use for a week or two and then never touch again.
I do very much dislike seeing all these tools and features and things getting locked behind someone else's walls. You know, that's why I like Comfy UI so much and doing everything locally, like having the actual programs on my computer. Because like, you know, when OpenAI is like, here's this tool and here's Sora and here's these prompts you can do and here's this interface you're going to use. And it's like, no thanks. I don't care how good it is. Just my life is fine without it. It was fine without it. You know, it will continue to be fine without it until I can have it in my computer under my control. Yeah.
Yep, totally. That's the truth. That's the truth. I mean, who funds Git, right?
Microsoft.
GitHub?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Microsoft owns GitHub.
Bless their soul, because that's truly the gift to humanity that Microsoft is providing right now.
Yeah. I'm always so scary with that stuff, though, because at some point they might go like, subscription.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat mentioned like
they're
waiting. They're just waiting for the day DaVinci Resolve pulls a subscription model.
Yep.
I hope they don't. But I'm sure it'll happen. Well, they have DaVinci Cloud, so they're doing a good job of I
think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna. They have their business model. It's like if you want to get the pro features of Resolve, it's $300 once. If you want to get like the cloud stuff where it actually costs us continuous money for the servers, that's going to be the subscription. But you don't have to use that, and you're just getting that if you buy in.
Well, at least they're not doing the mocap model and making it so you have to pay to turn your camera on.
Wait, what?
I mean, look, I like the Rococo guys and the Extens guys are great, but it's like I've never had a physical piece of hardware that wouldn't work unless you emailed someone money. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I've got this thing. Can I use it? Like, no. It doesn't work unless you email the boss money. It's like, oh, dang it. It's like, sweet mocap suit. It's like, I was about to throw it away. But hey, guess what? At least Rococo fixed their mocap suits forever. They did it. They rewrote.
Really?
Speaking about rewriting things from the ground up, Rococo finally did it. And they're like, we redid the locomotion system on the suits.
Heck yeah!
And they are totally great suits now.
Really?
They turned the ship around.
Oh, that's amazing. That's actually making me very happy to hear.
They're I don't know, some boat reference, a big boat. It's like the captain of the Titanic he drifted around the iceberg. I'm just trying to imagine. There's not a good analogy, but it's like a massive endeavor to do this, and it's just great. Ian Hubert did a bunch of tests with it already, and I saw it. It's like he put it on Instagram.
Okay.
It's like hell Great. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And honestly, wasn't going to say it until now, but yeah, that's my big beef with. Actually, I've talked about it all the time. But yeah, I like it always made me sad.
Yeah, I mean,
that they weren't as good as the XN suits.
Yeah,
but now
they are much better.
That's awesome. Yeah, and there's also just that inherent limitation of like world space movement with a kinematic system, you know.
Yeah,
but yeah,
like also part of it too is like the sensors they're using were a little more sensitive to interference and stuff, and it's blah blah blah. But the point is, yeah.
Do you guys think we're seeing the end of? Sorry, tangent. New topic. The chapter marker.
Drifting
podcast. Is this the end of the Xbox, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the last year of Xbox. So. I think it's dead. I remember standing in Walmart midnight. My mom came with me to buy the first Xbox. I'd already bought Halo weeks before.
What?
Yeah, you could buy Halo before the Xbox came out.
Weird.
Sam and I went to the GameStop that was like 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
To play the demo. It was sick.
I remember that.
Yep.
That's sweet. Dude, that Halo hard copy was so nice.
Yep. Just holding it, waiting for the Xbox to come out. Yep.
I still have mine somewhere.
I remember getting Halo 1 for the original Xbox. I didn't get it when it came out. It was maybe that Christmas or the next year after. It was, yeah. And it was magical time.
Yeah.
Magical time.
Oh man.
There's something.
But now you can just do it all on the computer.
Yep. But the Xbox like Series S.
Like, give us some context on what you're talking about, Nico. Microsoft made some
couple things happened.
Moves.
Rewinding it a little bit here. First off, Microsoft raised the price on their Xboxes. The Xbox Series S is a pretty underpowered machine. It's basically like a previous gen console, and it's like $600 now.
That's insane.
It is insane. They raised the price by like $150. So it already wasn't selling, and now it's definitely not going to sell. The Xboxes sold less this year than the Wii U sold in its fourth year.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Its fourth year?
In the Wii U's fourth year, the Xboxes this year have sold less than the Wii U did.
That's so funny.
So the Wii U is notoriously underselling device.
They killed the Wii U in its fourth year. It was 4 years old when it went to heaven.
What is it? What's the guy? Miyamoto? Yeah, there's that footage of him shooting it with a gun.
He put in a Goomba costume and stomped on it.
No, actually, I'm going to Sora that really quick.
Now, it's important to note that Microsoft and I guess their game division, Xbox division, whatever, they're not moving away from gaming. They're moving away from hardware. Okay, I know.
Let's continue this story.
I was saying that as more context. Okay. That's been the trend for the last couple of years. They're like, all right, that's been the writing on the wall for a while now. Hardware is kind of like not really their selling point. They can't compete against Nintendo and Sony with PlayStation. So Game Pass came out.
Right, we're going to be the Netflix of gaming.
Yeah, and that's still like streaming. Like you're playing and you're streaming the gameplay back to you, right? Or is it do you actually download the game?
There's two ideas. One was let's do Game Pass, where you just can have access to a game library,
and you still like download and install the games locally.
Yeah, but it's a subscription. Have any of you guys ever heard of Sega TV? Sega did that in the 90s. It's called Sega TV. You had their game library and you paid a subscription. And it was through your cable, and you got to play any game you want in their library. It was literally Game Pass.
Would you download the game and play it locally?
No, you could actually stream it.
What?
Like, you could stream the data. Like, they transferred the data to your... Wait, maybe you did download it.
How the heck did they do that? Internet was dial-up back then.
No, it was on cable. It used... That's why it's called Sega TV. It used your cable. It was like cable internet before there was cable internet.
What?
Yeah.
Before DSL?
A buddy of mine had it, and it blew my mind. It was so sick to be able to play any Sega Genesis game. Anyways.
This is blowing my mind right now.
Yeah, so Microsoft thinks they're hot shit, but it turns out they're not. Anyways, but back to the death of the Xbox, which is all part of this. You know, they buy Activision. They spend $70 billion on it.
I don't even know. It's like I forget who like one company owns everything at this point.
So they raise the price on the Xboxes, but I was like, don't worry about it. Microsoft's becoming the Netflix of gaming. They're gonna be like Sega. They're gonna have games on the PlayStation. They're gonna have games here and games there.
What? That's a horrible reference. Like Sega, it's like they're just like slowly like it's a plane constantly grinding down into the ground. You know?
Yep. Apparently, they think it'll be a multi-billion-dollar industry. So they raise the price on the Xbox, and then Costco pulls all the Xboxes from their shelves. GameStop of Australia pulls all the Xboxes from their shelves. Like, Costco's not stocking any more Xbox products because they're not selling fast enough. And they go, that this might be a problem for the brand. Let's raise Game Pass to double the price. Like, literally, let's raise it by 100%.
Was it? I thought they only raised it $15 from 20.
There's a couple different things.
Dude, it's got to be.
I don't know enough.
The Ultimate, which lets you play games on day one, is $300 a year now. It's $30 a month. So that's more than $300 a year.
$60 a month?
It's $360 a year.
That's
Xbox
more than I'd
360.
pay for After Effects. Sorry. Only professional gamers can afford that.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh, there goes your Netflix model.
Yeah.
And they've Xbox bought all these first-party studios. They haven't released any games. They've shut down a lot of their first-party studios. Like, Xbox is dying.
Yeah, no, it's
dying.
totally like it's like there's one little thing, like someone burns one thing in the kitchen, and that set off this chain reaction where the whole kitchen blows up.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that somebody at the
everything goes
company,
wrong.
probably the CEO, is like, guys, we're making like hundreds of billions of dollars a quarter on like our server services, and whatever. It's like, and we're spending lots of billions of dollars on you guys. How much are you making? It's like, we're making like $1 billion a quarter, maybe, but you should actually take a loss for this next thing. And they're like, oh, no. All right, you guys are done. Turn the prices up so you're making a profit until you're not making a profit anymore, and we'll shut you down. Like, I feel like, it's like they're putting all this time and energy into this Xbox brand. It's not making Microsoft any money.
Yeah, they have this other gaming platform called Windows.
Yeah, it's also like it's very mismanaged. They promised, we're gonna blow it up. We're gonna frickin' min-max the investors and do the subscription model thing. That didn't work. They wanted 100 million subscribers. They're at like 30, and it plateaued like 3 years ago.
Man.
Yeah, it's sad to see. I just think back to the day in Walmart. Halo copy. It's sad to see the end.
I don't know why I actively dislike upgrading my OS. But now Windows 10 is kind of going on like, we're no longer supporting it. You got to update to Windows 11. Yeah. And
what's
Windows 10
wrong?
is fine.
Some security problems are going to happen now. Well, I got the Second Amendment. It's fine. Like, I can protect my computer. Like a couple flaws, bugs popping up. It's like whatever. Just solve them yourself.
It's like, what security issues could I possibly have at this point on my computer?
Got ChatGPT. I was just like, all right, ChatGPT. Microsoft is no longer supporting my operating system. What do we do next to make it more secure?
It's like all I have on my computer is like After Effects and DaVinci Resolve. It's like, whatever.
Let's put some turrets on that firewall. Digital. Oh, perfect. Digital barbed wire surrounding the CPU. We don't need Microsoft.
I do think Xbox has been like a crashing plane for a long time now, though.
Yeah.
But like, because I was a staunch Xbox fan. Like, I did not have any PlayStation. I had a PS1 in the 90s.
And I got the Xbox tattoo and everything.
But then I had the Xbox 360. I got an upgraded Xbox 360. It was
Xbox
like
360 was great. Yeah.
That was my jam. I was very anti-Sony at the time. And then like the PS4 came out and the Xbox One came out, and I was like,
Xbox One was a travesty.
I got the PS4.
Yeah.
And then I haven't gone back since. And that's been 10 years now.
Yep.
I've just had no interest in the Xbox ever since. And like Halo 5 came out. I played it at my parents' house.
Dude, Art Hallways.
That was the end.
Meanwhile, Nintendo's over here actually making games.
Yeah. And it turns out I happen to have a nice computer because my job requires it. And it turns out Every game comes out for the computer. And it turns out the graphics are better. And the online is free. And I can buy the games for like $5. So I don't play console anymore. It's actually, I have my Nintendo and I have my laptop. You know?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's it. Welcome to PC Gaming, everybody. It's been good. Come join us.
I rarely PC game.
Yeah.
Rarely.
Whatever.
It's all like we've talked about this before. It's the environment of the room.
PC.
It is. Yeah.
Like I like to play on my TV in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Couching it. Yeah. Or bedding it.
Speaking of Windows 11, we are running our first Linux computer here, and little by little, like, I think it's pulling me in. I think I might eventually become like 100% Linux guy.
Yeah.
Using a Linux OS, like, you know, with an interface like Windows, like, it's so weird to go back to an operating system that 100% serves you. There's not a single like aggressive like negative design aspect to extract engagement bullshit or time or money from you.
I know down below it's like breaking news. It's like it's probably some dumb bullshit.
Dude, I actively disable all of that stuff as soon as I can.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's just to get them in, trying to get you into Bing,
Heat
trying to get you into their like ad system.
Bing!
Dude, it rains for like 5 minutes and it says flood warning down below. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
And more engagement farming bullshit. Yeah,
dude,
it's like it's so weird to fire up an operating system. There's no OneDrive in the corner.
Dude, the OneDrive freaking fallacy.
Man, the OneDrive fallacy.
Yeah, where you're like, oh, just install this to your documents folder, you know, and it's like, but which one? Like your documents folder or our documents folder? And it's like, oh shit, you installed it on their documents folder. Now none of my software works.
And you just know that OneDrive is a hacky attempt to like copy like iCloud, and within 5 years they're going to change the branding and the name on it. So why would you even invest your time into it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
OneDrive is just like, dude, I remember trying to log into a laptop and it's like, all right, so what's your email and password? I'm like, what the fuck? I want to use this computer. Like whose email is like it was like computer Chase had to use at one point, and I was like, Christian, what? Do you see this? It's like it's asking for an email and password just to like
open the
to get to the desktop.
Yeah. When we got that new Puget and it had Windows on it, like you had Windows and I booted it for the first time. It's like, all right, let's set up your Windows. What's your email and password? It's like, what's your Xbox Live account? What's your Windows Live account? And I was like, skip.
Dude, oh my god.
Eventually, you gotta hunt. You gotta go through like they'll have like a word that's like tinted blue, and you click on that. It's actually a link. It takes you to another page. Eventually, you find the.
Don't get me started on Minecraft, by the way. That's the worst.
Eventually, you find the. I just want to do a local username, and eventually, I hit that, and it works. It's like, oh, man, I'm so glad it's still there. But by Windows 12, they're definitely gonna kill that.
Dude, when you accidentally buy Minecraft on the Microsoft Store.
Oh man,
dude, that's the worst.
I've been down that.
I
have like
you're
three different.
No. Like the moment you accidentally log in to the Microsoft Store or download Minecraft from it, your computer's like basically bricked. Like,
man. Pay for your Realms hosting. Pay for your Minecraft skins.
Your Realms hosting.
God dang.
Yeah, right.
I hate subscriptions.
Anyways,
subscribe to quarteredition.com. It's
Yeah.
not the same. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
I promise we will continue to make
Dude,
awesome
meanwhile,
content
I'm getting
every
continually further and further entrenched into the Apple ecosystem.
Yeah, me too.
It's like I've got 10 plus years of photos on the iCloud. I've got like 2.5 terabytes worth of just photos and videos, and so I had to upgrade to bigger and bigger iCloud storage accounts. And there was a while remember when we went to San Francisco for the Adam Savage thing a few years back?
Yeah.
I had maxed out my iCloud storage, and there wasn't a bigger option to buy.
wait, how much storage do you have on your phone?
I'm getting to that.
Do you have the max storage on your phone?
No, I've got like 500 gigs.
See, that's the problem. You might look at the iPhones and be like, ooh, but that terabyte phone's going to be too expensive. But it's like, dude, the cost, though, of subscribing.
I can't store all of my stuff on the biggest iPhone you can get.
I guess you must take...
The biggest iPhone that came out this year is 2 terabytes. And between all of my stuff, I'm over 3 terabytes.
Oh my gosh.
You got to do some...
clean up.
Yeah, clean up.
It's just... You're missing my point. Let me get to it.
Okay, let's get to the point.
So the only way to get more than 2 terabytes of iCloud storage was to buy into the Apple One, which gives you everything Apple makes. Apple TV, Apple Fitness, Apple Arcade, Apple Music, all that stuff. And it gave you an additional 2 terabytes.
Oh.
And so I was like, great, I now have 4 terabytes of storage. I can like keep everything going. But I found myself rarely using any of those extra features. And so finally this year...
But you could ditch Spotify, right? You don't use Spotify anymore
So
now.
this year they finally added additional storage options. So I was able to cancel my Apple One and just get an extra 4. So now I have 6 terabytes of storage.
Wow.
That's
and
great.
I'm paying less than what I was beforehand.
But did
Okay,
downgrading screw anything else up?
I'm approaching my 2
this
terabyte
is what
cap.
Apple allows you to do. They're like, oh, you're getting rid of Apple One? Which ones do you want to keep? You can pay for just that subscription. So I kept Apple
that's
TV.
nice. That's cool.
I kept Apple TV, and that was like, what, 10 or 12 bucks a month?
Oh, man.
And now I'm not paying $35 a month for everything Apple serves that I barely use. Oh, yeah, and now Jenna chimes in.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is the important part.
I thought about canceling my Spotify actually recently.
Yeah, I hate the Spotify people, but I just like music.
Yeah, but things like Discover Weekly has been like a go-to every Monday. I check out
Discover Weekly sucks ass now. They changed it.
Well, they also
Really?
there's a little like, oh, what's this little like disclaimer here? It's like we may occasionally put sponsored songs into
Dude, the
your
sponsored
feed.
thing is so annoying. It's like you go in and it's like in your face, like sponsored recommendation, like fuck you, and then you close it and then it's like already right there, another one underneath it, sponsored recommendations.
I have not
Jesus
seen
Christ.
that.
Oh, man.
No, but I'm 100% sure they changed the Discover Weekly algorithm.
Yeah.
and it's ruined it.
No, they have the
Dang.
ability to put sponsored songs into your Discover Weekly now, and I don't know if they're highlighting it or not. Like, I don't know if they're disclaiming when it's a song that somebody paid to put in your Discover Weekly, but like the moment my music feed is not about serving me and my best interests, is the moment like I feel like I'm being like taken for a freaking ride.
Yeah,
like,
no,
I hate it.
I'm really
hate it.
hating this right now.
It really
'cause-
sucks.
So all like the Discover stuff was supposed to be like, look, here's like 20 songs, and you're probably only gonna like 2 of them. And I'm like, I'm cool with that because I want to see the random shit. I want to hear shit I'm not hearing. And then over the last month or 2 or something like that, it's just like, oh, here's just like a bunch of like songs from bands you already listen to, and that you don't listen to regularly. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like I don't listen to that shit because I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like it's like, what the hell? It's just like it's gone from like, oh, here's like actually introducing you to new stuff to like very clearly, oh, here's a playlist that's going to keep you engaged on this platform more because we're trying to tailor it to your tastes too far now. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, oh god.
For me, it's just a sense that like my music playlist is corrupted, not authentic, like good music, but like somebody paid them to do like marketing slop. And of course, it's the whole AI music aspect too. But I actually haven't really run into that issue because I don't listen to like very AI-able music.
Well, then the other issue I've run into, but I'm sure this on other platforms, but so many people upload stuff, and then because of the just lax policies on all these other music upload sites, they end up having like a featured another band that isn't actually featured on the song. They just like literally have it dual post to like their artist page, but then also now they've tagged another artist in it, and now suddenly I'm like, this isn't a metal song. This is just like some fucking shitty rap from fucking the Middle East or some shit. You know, it's like, it's like something that is. I can name shitty music from all over the world. It's all, that's just one thing I happen to get.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying, like, it's. Anyways, you're right. Spotify's
how is
a
YouTube
fucking
music?
dumpster.
I saw Beam T Up
Dumpster
say
fire.
YouTube music's what they got. Because the thing is, like, my Spotify is shared amongst like a bunch of family members, and like when they'd be like, "Can you verify your address?" I'm like, "No." So I haven't been clamped down on that yet. And I don't want to lose that. If YouTube Music, if I can share that with a bunch of family members, then maybe we got something. Maybe I make the change.
I have YouTube Music. I
Yeah?
never use it.
I don't want
I have YouTube Premium. I guess
don't
I
wanna-
just have
Exactly. It
YouTube
comes with
Music.
premium because I've had YouTube Premium since it was YouTube Red when it first launched.
Ah, yes.
Is it a separate app? I don't want to touch this. I don't want to Google. No. Fucking no, dude. You got my docs. You got my YouTube.
Oh, look at that. It's like Spotify, but with a YouTube logo on the top.
Spotify. For you.
Hey, wait. I'm not seeing any sponsored.
Well, nothing signed. I'm
Banners.
not signed in or anything, so this is
That's
natty.
actually really encouraging. I'm not seeing any sponsored banners.
Oh, that new Linkin Park album, Minutes to Midnight.
Where does it say new? It's new.
It's not.
Oh.
Albums for you.
Oh, just albums for you.
You, who's not logged in right now.
Nobody at the moment.
Just random guess here. Fleetwood Mac and K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't know. Pick one. Just gonna throw some things at the wall, see what sticks.
Trending in shorts, trending in music.
Man.
I should be getting the new iPhone here soon, though. Except for that.
Yeah.
So guys,
I am actually quite excited for it.
What's
That's
the
cool.
verdict? Technology, good or bad?
Technology is freaking great.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
These are such like bitchy little problems that we're having.
First world ass problems.
These are not real problems, but it still gets under my skin. Yeah.
Guys, this is it. The final days of the internet. Enjoy it while it lasts.
You know what? No, I predict a new golden era. I predict that all the slop, all the fakery right now is going to help people learn that they shouldn't be believing what's on the internet unless they have like a trusted, verified source they go to. Hopefully it gets rid of all this misinformation bullshit. And I hope that dead internet gets rid of all the corporate content economy slop farming, and we can get back to the era of just talking to your buddies on a forum. That's my hope.
Yeah, but all the forums are on Discord now.
Yeah, it's okay. That's where your LLMs keep track to keep summaries for you.
Yeah, I guess I'm slightly like complaining sideways about
Complaining sideways.
Well, it's like, you know, you used to be able to like Google your problems and you'd find like a forum where someone had the exact same problem you did and you're like, "Oh, great." Oh, and they figured it out. But now all of those conversations are happening on Discord and you can't search them.
Did you see that Google brought back the forum search again? They took away the discussion search years ago. It was the most useful thing in the world because you would only search for discussions.
Oh yeah.
And they brought it back this year.
But what is it searching?
Real people talking about stuff.
Where?
At any forum.
What forum? My point is those forums are going extinct because they're all on Discord
There's still a lot of forums actually.
I'm sure. I'm just saying it's like Discord is cannibalizing so many of those conversations that would be very useful.
It is. One thing I've seen is people are running LLMs that keep it knowledge based on the discussion in the Discord channel. So as people talk about new things, it summarizes what they're talking about and like updates like an index, like a Wikipedia for the different topics.
That's cool.
Yeah. Which is pretty neat. Okay. Lightning round.
Lightning round, aka lightning strikes once, by the way. Boom.
What?
Doesn't strike twice. That's what they say.
Lightning strikes thrice.
Is this just the lightning storm round?
Lightning storm. And now I have to wait for us announcing it to make its way to the chat. There it is, thrice. Go ahead, guys, ask us questions. We're going to go fast.
When will we
Cartwheels
release the Stonehenge
video to
gig?
motion?
Never.
Oh.
You'll never see it. I'm going to take that to my grave. That's it.
It is on video.
My mother's maiden name is Baigan.
Baigan?
Did you just casually drop that it's on Vimeo?
No, I said I have the video. Is it on Vimeo?
No. Steam Deck's great. It's the only other gaming console worth having.
Yep. If I one word a project,
I don't know. I've been loving the Switch too.
Also, that too.
Wow.
Switches are cool. Quarter public fan server. Yep. Yeah. Not everyone's on it though. Best place to, chat on there, but I personally think the subreddit's the best place right now.
Yeah.
Because we keep that a nice family server on the subreddit. We lay that ban hammer down nice and thoroughly to keep all the miscreants out.
Yep. What to do
That's
when
also
I'm in
just
LA.
where we actually hang out, as opposed to the Discord that none of us ever go to.
Yeah.
Virtual Steve, eat food. Lots of great food in LA. And I would argue that LA is the best culinary scene out of any city in the world.
You can get anything you want.
Yep.
You can get anything you want.
If we get some Korean food too. Would you want to do some of a dungeon on an LED wall?
Nope. I want to keep it nice and janky.
I do think we should get an LED wall.
We have an OLED TV. That's big.
It doesn't work for
An LED wall? Okay, maybe an LED wall would be
Star Wars
fun.
Beyond Victory. I'll
There
check
have
it
been
out.
multiple times this year where I'm like, not even for the purpose of like
I don't care about Elon
virtual
Musk.
production.
What do you think about Elon Musk? I don't think about Elon
Yeah, I
Musk.
don't think about him.
I try to think as little
little
as
as
possible.
possible about him.
Sync,
Possible.
Make it more like using for
Yeah.
productions. Genlock Sync is frankly useless. Why? Why do I need Genlock Sync? I'm not shooting stereoscopic 3D. So
Yeah,
and I don't need it for motion tracking.
It's so incredibly niche.
It's very
It was like
not
a fun,
needed.
like, oh, that's cool that they put it in there. I'm never gonna use it.
yeah. The one
Next
guy,
bowling shorts video in literally right now. We are working on it right now.
Wrapping it right now. It's going to be the best one ever so far. It's going to be a First Amendment zone. It's going to be where all free speech is protected and all comedy is legal. Protected and backed by the full faith of the U.S. government.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, remember that digital barbed wire I was talking about?
Oh,
we're gonna surround ourselves with that.
That's right, Josh. If we do
true
Halloween
scale of
react,
dinosaurs
I'll
is
hit you up.
coming soon, probably in another couple weeks here.
Well, it's actually this lightning round's really lightning-y. It's going too fast.
Yeah, they still own Teslas
sorry, I lost
because
some.
they don't like to think about how Elon Musk. How they have to pay him probably for a subscription.
I don't pay him any subscription outside my internet connection.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, I stopped
just making
updating my
fun.
car a year ago
I'm just joking.
because I didn't want the freaking interface to keep changing.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, it's like I can turn on my air conditioning and that's all I, put my map in. That's all I need.
That's it.
And I've ranted about how the interface has degraded over the years.
Yeah,
in various ways.
I used to not update my iPhones, and now I don't update my car.
Don't do it.
What type of content do you want to remove from your algorithm? I don't know. I haven't thought about that, actually.
Just start removing it.
Just wanted to say, Sam, that his Unreal Journey really inspired me. Oh, heck yeah. Helldivers Project. Ooh. What happened to PP points?
Nice. What happened to PP points?
I don't know.
It's just for fun. They're like Pogs. You trade them with your
Yeah,
friends.
they're fun. We'll figure something out.
Don't worry about it.
115-inch TV. Jake, where's Jake? Jake is in Texas working with the Unsubscribed podcast guys.
Yep.
Do de-glorified movie scenes. We kind of did that already. G-rated
Yeah,
Saw.
turns out it doesn't make them better.
I'll take a look at Beyond Victory, Steve. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
How are you going to get Son of a Dungeon 3 out there to encourage new subs?
By releasing cool stuff on YouTube worth watching.
Yep.
And making it also the best D&D show on the internet.
Is AI content videos bad?
Depends.
AI, what? Yeah.
Any plans on phasing out C4D? No, but
No plans, but who knows?
we like Blender too.
Sometimes plans, formula.
It's less about phasing out C4D and more about like
Learning.
I need to know Blender more.
Yeah, it'll happen organically.
It's more of a
when it needs to
phasing
happen.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any trends? Yeah.
Yeah, chilling out and having a good time. That's my trend.
Yeah, that's hot these days.
Doing more challenge videos soon, of course. Is AI content videos bad?
Are you planning a new tutorial series? Niko, are you still planning a tutorial series?
Oh, right, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to do a deep dive into Matrix.
Have you posted about
effects.
that at all?
I will
Anywhere?
be posting about that today.
Have you publicly told anyone that you're doing that? You should
Today.
push it to next week.
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll just announce it for next week.
Friday, and
Or
Well, I'm not here on Friday.
yeah, you should just give people slight advance warning if it's going to be something that's like really intense.
Cool, we'll do it next week.
Because I think everyone's going to love to watch it.
Yeah, we'll do it next week. All right.
I guess
next week.
Asher wasn't in the
well, then I'm gonna
the
do
chat earlier or wasn't watching earlier. We talked about Sora earlier.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Yep. Watch that replay. Coming soon. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'm so hungry for lunch. I can't wait to eat my rice.
All right, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week, maybe.
Yeah,
hopefully.
we never went
Post
to
your
the,
picks,
we
Josh.
never officially
Maybe
went
on
to
the
the
subreddit.
pre-show or that post-show, but hey,
Yeah.
later, guys.
All right, we're gonna go move into the post show.
Oh, that's
here
right, we have a
for
post
all
show.
Of you
We
quarter
don't-
digital
I- we don't have to.
we were kind of already
I felt
starting
like we
to
were
do
in
it
the
there.
post show.
We just,
Oh,
no,
post show.
YouTube just got to join for a bit.
Yeah. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. See you
Yeah.
later.
All right,
Yeah.
bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right.
3, 2, 1.